Hey everybody, welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show, and we are back on our quest to try all the ice cream world has to offer. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody's doing well. Today, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. We're gonna be doing Enlightened, the caramel double dough. This is French ice cream, so it's supposed to be frozen custard, aka French ice cream. For the calorie conscious crowd, this is 3 servings of 180 calories, and that ice cream math equals up to 550 calories, 550 in total. So it's on the back, it right here says, "Our sweet history. When my great-grandparents came to the U.S. in the early 1900s, they opened an ice cream and candy shop, sharing the joy with their community every day. 100 years later, my family and I create treats with the same passion and care, only now with a better for you twist. We think Mom and Pop would be proud." Michael, the founder. Although, if they created it, how's he the founder? I don't know, but I'm not asking questions. We're moving forward. Hey. So on the top right here, it says, "Treat every day for maximum deliciousness. Set your pint out for 5 to 10 minutes before digging in." Yep, actually, I agree with that. Depending on the fat content, as I've told you guys before, I would say that it's a good, in order to get the flavors to be, in my opinion, much better, it'll accentuate all the flavors. You should either leave it out for 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 on the counter, depending on the fat content. Put it in the fridge for 30 to 45 minutes, possibly an hour, depending on the fat content, and pop it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds, maybe a little bit more, depending on the fat content. And it'll be good. It's not quite a milkshake, but it's more like soft serve. It really accentuates the flavors and brings out a lot of the cream. So I was under the impression this was a non-dairy product, but I guess it's actually not. I think it's just light, like a lighter ice cream or a lighter frozen custard. So yeah, it would seem that's the case. Definitely doesn't have nearly as much fat. You can feel it in there. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump into it. I've seen this brand for a while. I've just never gotten around to eating it and trying it out. So let's go ahead and try it out. Wow. Well, I'm not going to lie. For being as light as it feels, they say it's caramel, but honestly, it almost tastes butterscotch-esque, which is very difficult to find in ice cream. So I have to question. Maybe I just don't know how things taste. Who's had this brand before? Put it in the comments below. As you guys can see, the cookie dough pieces and the chocolate chips down there. Got a nice creaminess to it. For being like not a very fatty ice cream, it actually does have a good creaminess to it. You can see it's got quite a bit of those chocolate chips and cookie dough pieces throughout it. I'm not gonna lie, this is surprisingly good for what it is. Not to take away from the brand, but I was expecting coming into it there would be much less fat. I will say it's not quite as fatty as I would like, but it's got a good amount of ingredients. I would say, for the most part, it's a little bit higher quality. The cookie dough pieces and chocolate pieces throughout it definitely stick out. Maybe not quite as sweet as I would like, but in general. This is pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up and give it a rating. Like I said, for some reason I had it in my head that this was like a lactose-free, non-dairy, vegan type dessert, but apparently it's not. The ingredients are cream, soluble corn fiber, milk protein, egg yolks, almond flour, and a bunch of other big words that I can't pronounce without the internet. I don't know what I was thinking, but anywho, let's see, scale of 1 to 100, 10-point grading scale. You guys see that creaminess? especially on the backside right there. For what it is, I'd probably say it's like a average to borderline premium tier, so like that second to third tier level frozen custard. I might give it like a 90. So I'll give it like an 89. I'll give it like an 89, like a B plus. Would I go out of my way to get it? No. But if you offered it to me, would I eat it? Absolutely. It's definitely good. It is lacking fat content. Admittedly, it's not as fatty and creamy as I would like. The sweetness is there, but again, not quite as much as I would like. Sorry, I'm just looking. I feel like there should be something on it that explains some of this, but usually there is, and it's not. But anywho, it does have a good amount of cookie pieces in it, and like doughy chips type pieces throughout it. Those are pretty good, but again, maybe not as flavorful as I would like. In general, it's definitely not bad. Like I said, I'll give it like I'll give it a solid 90, so like an A minus, B plus range. It's definitely good. It's definitely something that I will finish this later, because sometimes I just don't finish them because they really aren't all that great. I'm going to finish this later. Overall, for the most part, it was pretty good for what it is. It's definitely, I wouldn't say anything special, but overall, it's pretty good for the level of ice cream that it is, or frozen custard that it is. So anyway, you guys go out and check it out. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments below if you know any other flavors by this brand or another similar brand that you'd like for me to try. Also, while you're there, what'd you think about last ice cream? I thought it was pretty good. Make sure to go check out the last ice cream. I'll say that because it's regional or seasonal or limited edition, and I often have trouble finding it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Check the links below. Tell your friends, tell your family. Come eat ice cream with me every week. Party at Matt's Ice Cream Show comment section. That's a tongue twister. Or a mouthful. Shout outs to Josh the Goat. If anybody else has any aprons they'd like for me to wear promoting their show, send them to me. You guys go out and check this out. I believe, and I know I kind of said this earlier, but I believe this is like a lower fat ice cream. I don't really see it anywhere on the carton, but just by the calories and the taste, I think it's probably like a healthier ice cream, if you will. It's definitely a nice little snack. For the most part, the caramel is there. It's I would say for what it is, you're not losing. It's not the greatest thing I ever had, but it's pretty good. But anyway, you guys go check it out. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. See you next time, guys.